Hi guys, so welcome once again. So we have the continuation of linear equation and this is the 14th number of sum, and this is quite different from the earlier ones as the level of difficulty has been upgraded, and here we have algebraic expression sitting as denominators here which we hadn't dealt earlier. Alright, so this can be of class 8th level. So you can practice all these so that you can grow your confidence and feel comfortable, right? So I'm showing you each and every step. So there will be a point when you may have to do certain things mentally. So be prepared for that as well. So here the first step would be to take LCM of these two, x minus 1, x minus 2, all right? So since x minus 1 is here, so we need to multiply 1 with x minus 2. Okay, now 1 would not be there if you were to do mentally. You can straight away keep this, all right? But I'm showing you each and every step so that you know what is happening. Now 2. We have x minus 2 here, so it needs to be multiplied by this. So x minus 1, all right? And 3 x minus 3, okay? Below. So in our next step, we have to simplify this, okay? So 1 into x, okay? It will be all same. 2 into x is 2x plus plus plus. And there is a minus over here, plus minus minus, so minus 2. Alright guys, now we need to write down the LCM for a short while now until there comes a stage where we'll have to do some other things to this. Okay, so stick around, you will come to know what will be like. Okay, this side I have just copied. Okay, now let us simplify this and make this shorter. So x's can be compiled together, and so we have 3x and minus 2 is minus 4. Alright guys, so we have x minus 1 and x minus 2 here equals to 3x minus 3. Alright, now what next? Okay, after this seems okay all locked up. So how do we go about? Okay, so definitely we need to cross multiply, okay, which means this denominator goes up to multiply with this, which we'll do it over here. So 3x minus 4 multiplied by x minus 3, and we have 3 already sitting over here, and x minus 1 and x minus 2. Alright guys, understood so far? So here we need to do next is multiplication. So there is a catch over here which perhaps you might find it little out of place, because when I multiply 3x with x, okay, so you may get baffled that what is an x square doing here. So I'll tell you a way to get rid of that. Okay, so 3x multiplied by x is 3x square. 3x multiplied by minus 3 is equal to what? Minus 9x. Minus 4 multiplied by x is minus 4x. Alright guys, and minus minus plus 4 into 3 is 12, isn't it? And this side 3 into x is 3x, and 3 into minus 1 is 3. Let's put this in bracket. Alright, so here we need to do some simplification, because these two terms can be written together as what? Minus 13x, 9 plus 4 is 13, but minus minus is always addition, but the sign of the bigger number, which is 9x, is always written. All right, so we have 3x square minus 13x and plus 12. All right, what about this side? So 3x multiplied by x will give me 3x square, and 3x multiplied by 2 will give me 6x. Okay guys, and minus 3 multiplied by x will give me minus 3x. Okay, and minus minus plus, that is plus 6. All right, so when we multiply, usually, okay, we take the sign as per the rules. Okay, minus minus plus. But when we are adding, for example, minus minus, here we are adding. Okay, we are trying to find out the simplified, okay, version of this. Then in that case, if this is not to be multiplied but added, okay, so altogether we have 13x. Okay, so for example, if we have say 9 rotten apples and another 4 rotten apples, so altogether how many rotten apples? 13. Okay, so we give the sign of minus to depict rottenness of those apples. Okay, so this is what we do. Okay, this is a very lame example, but fine if you understand, so it's fine. Okay, now this was what I was trying to hint on. We have 3x squared here and 3x squared here. So now we will be able to get rid of them. Okay, since this is on the left hand side and this on the right hand side, we do not disturb the balance of the equation if we cancel on both sides. Okay guys, so those all we can do, which means here we are left with 13x plus 12, and here we have minus minus. See again, okay, we are taking the sign of the big one, minus minus plus. We have, okay, 9x plus 6. Okay, so in your earlier, okay, sums, okay, we had learned that all the x's needs to be brought to the left hand side. So let's do that. But when this minus 9x comes this side, it becomes a plus, and we bring 6 down. Okay, but this goes there to become a minus 12. All right guys, so what is left over here? Definitely further simplification. So we have a 4x here, and here we have how much? Tell me. So minus 6. We take the sign of the bigger one. Plus minus minus, we do minus. 12 minus 6 is 6. Okay, now minus minus gets cancelled, so x is equal to 6 divided by 4. Okay, so this is 3 and this is 2. Okay, when we divide up with 2, both of them, so therefore the answer for x is equal to 3 upon 2, or I can write 1 upon 2. So this is how, okay, such big linear equations can be solved easily. All right guys, so this wasn't so difficult. So if I have to reinforce, I can say that for them you have to take as LCM, and anything that is missing here must be used to multiply with the numerator. Say x minus 2 is already here, so x minus 1 is to be chosen to multiply by, okay, 2. Here we have nothing of that sort to do. Okay, so here we next multiply and get these, okay, as our product. And when we do so, we try and choose, okay, x's to deal with separately, which is why we get 3x here, and minus 2 is minus 4, and this one remains intact, okay, so long that we are not ready to transpose it to the other side. Okay, since they are lying as denominator, it goes to the other side to become a numerator, which we did exactly here. 3 was already here, these 2 went up. Okay guys, so this came in a line, and here we have 3x square minus 9x minus 4x. They get multiplied 1, okay, once with this, once with this, and this will also multiply, okay, one at a time. Okay, now you have to pay regard to the signs, because a little mistake can land you up, okay, in a puddle. You will not be able to get or reach to the answer. All right, guys, so be very, very slow but steady, right? So here we have minus 13x from here, and 12 is to be copied down because we do not have much choice here. Okay, now here again we multiplied in the same manner and we got this. Since we had x square, 3x square both side, and we haven't been taught quadratic equations, okay, which you will be taught in class 9 and 10. So 3x square and 3x square are cancelled from both sides, so that this becomes lighter and easier to manage. Okay, since you have been told how to deal with them, so you bring all the x's together on one side, and then you land up having minus 4x, and this side a minus 6. Okay, minus minus can be cancelled, okay, from both sides, and x is isolated thus, and we get 3 by 2. 3 by 2, this is an improper fraction which converted into a mixed fraction, and we thus get this as an answer. Alright, guys, so I hope you people have also taken in to this kind of a sum in linear equation. So there will be a few more which will be coming in future. Okay, so long. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and do subscribe to the channel and share with your friends, okay, if you've liked the video. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a great day.